So guys, I'm gonna be reacting to Bitten Well Defended a Friend by Rebecca Parahm. Let me explain studios. Hold on right now. This video doesn't wanna this video doesn't really wanna Yes, here it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna be reacting to Bitten Well Defending a Friend by Let Me Explain Studios. All rights are given to Let Me Explain Studios. None of this belongs to me, and enjoy the ride.
Hello, my geeks and peeps, my explainers and entertainers. Hello, my geeks and peeps, my explainers and
I like how,
entertainers.
like,
My little oodle-lollies, Rebecca Parahm here.
I literally just, like, I like how when she says, hello, my geeks and peeps, just now, she just, like, just flung the peep with her finger. She just, like, flicked the peep off her head.
Throughout my young life, I've had a handful of noteworthy,
Have you guys ever had peeps for,
habitually seek out to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive as vulnerable.
Oh, bullies. Also, like, have you guys ever had peeps for Easter? I have. I'm not a really big fan of peeps. More normal marshmallows are marshmallows for me, but, like, you know.
Sorry, YouTube now demonetizes the B word.
What?
And I don't mean Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
At my preparatory school, pretty much most of my classmates didn't like me and picked on me from time to time.
Oh, no.
But a few of them made it a more regular
Bully-wary.
thing. One such individual was a girl that we'll call Millie. She was a troubled young soul, a little on the mad side. Had difficulty understanding why people got upset when she punched them. Ah, come on, we were just having fun.
You hospitalized him.
She was an equal opportunity irritant. She tormented girls, boys, big kids, small kids, kids that climb on rocks, everyone. And she did everything from cheap insults to stealing to physical.
Wait, why am I just realizing that the short kid in question kind of looked like Dexter? You know, like from Dexter's Laboratory. Now, I was born in 2013. I know nothing about that show. All I know is it's this really smart kid and his really interfering little sister. But, like, you know.
Violence. When you're young, adults tell you to stand up to kids like her, defend the innocent, be a hero, do the right thing. What they don't
I just
tell
realized
you
it's
is
only
that
been 1 minute
sometimes
into
doing
the
right
video,
thing still
but
gets you in
it's
trouble.
2 minutes
Millie,
into
I know
my
you're probably
video.
out there growing up in a better person, but I'm using you as an example.
Oh,
on with the show.
On with the show.
It was 6th grade when Millie and I had our little incident. That year we had gotten a brand new kid we'll call Greg. Greg was a troubled soul too. He had a very poor family life. All of the kids in the class were relentlessly picked on him, and he often retaliated not with his words, but his fist. He hated everyone, and everyone hated him. Well, except me. Seeing how he was a fellow social outcast, I couldn't bring myself to be mean to him.
Respect.
And in turn, he was never mean to me. You could even say we were friendly for a while. Now, at this tiny school, we didn't have a cafeteria. We all ate in the gym. So one lunchtime...
But imagine you're in the cafeteria, about to eat my food. Look out, dodgeball. What? Everybody, let's you all. Speaking of all of that, like, I'm gonna be doing a Sea of Thieves cover on Saturday, and mind you, I can sing. So, stay tuned for that.
Greg and I were sitting on the bleachers, eating and talking. Now, when Greg wasn't pummeling the kids who made fun of him, he kept a journal. Probably should have been his first choice for emotional expression, but hey, I'm no psychologist.
I like how there's a witch of the forest.
As we talked, Millie came over.
I like how she had a little Witch of the Woods picture hung up in her room.
Remember her? She stood there chatting with us until she spied
Greg's
journal.
Oh no.
Ooh, what's this?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. It's my journal.
Yeah.
A journal? Come on, let's see it.
Mother.
In a flash, Millie snatched the book out of his hands and ran off
out.
with it. Greg gave chase, and to escape him, Millie ran
is
into
he
the
levitating?
girl's locker.
Was he levitating just now? I'm joking. You see, I use Flip-A-Clip, and honestly, I see animating walk cycles as a pain. To like walk cycles, why? Why do you need a walk cycle when you can just like make them teleport or just like cartoonishly dash off? Or just draw those little circle running things like in Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh. I respect you, Rebecca. I don't like walk cycles either.
Room. By the time I caught up with the two, Greg was standing just outside the locker room. Millie was standing just inside with the door open, and she was reading
the girls' locker room. Oh my gosh. No way. That was a 100 IQ move. I don't respect it, but it was 100 IQ.
From his journal out loud to the other girls inside, knowing full well he couldn't go in to stop her. And remember, Greg was a troubled kid. There might have been some really heavy stuff in that journal that she was about to spill everywhere.
True.
I saw all of this unfolding in front of me, and I knew I had to do something. This was not right. Time to stand up, as the adults say. So I ran into the locker room and began tussling with Millie for the journal. No one was getting hurt, mind you, just a lot of pulling and shuffling. But tug of war quickly escalated into war. Give you 3 guesses who took it too far. We struggled for about 10 seconds before it happened. The next thing I knew, she grabbed my wrist and bit down as hard as she could.
Her wrist! Dude, that's where you can find some vital veins, bro. And also, that doesn't make the fact that biting, breaking the skin can also be, I don't know, infectious any better. Bro, vital veins in your wrist plus biting into your skin at that exact place equals almost certain death. I'm telling you. She broke the skin, she was dead. Because there's a very vital artery in your wrist that's pumping most of the blood, and it's important. So if this artery were to be damaged, you would bleed to death. You would just straight up bleed to death. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I stutter so much, but like, you get it. If you hit this artery, you literally just die. You bleed to death, guaranteed.
I screamed full voice and let go of the journal. When she finally let go of me, I looked down at my wrist to see a perfectly gruesome bite in my skin. And it was pretty normal looking too, those serrated indentions, it was already starting to bruise, and it was slobbery. Thankfully, she didn't break the skin, because listen, human bites are nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, you can have, you can get an infection, just like as I was elaborating.
Do a Google search. Mayo Clinic says to seek emergency care if the skin is broken. Apparently, we all have Komodo dragon mouths full of dangerous bacteria. Actually, that kind of makes you rethink kissing.
Ew.
You bit me! You actually bit me!
What
the hell is
wrong
wrong with you? You're insane! I'm going to the nurse! Suddenly, Millie wasn't so
slipped out of her
hands.
hands.
Journal anymore. I marched right to the nurse's office, with Millie behind me trying to convince me not to go. When I showed the nurse the bite, she disinfected it and called the principal. We both got sent to his office. I told him my story, but when it was Millie's turn to tell hers, she actually had the gall to say, when she put her arm across my back, I couldn't breathe. She was about to suffocate me.
What?
So you see, I had no choice.
What? So technically, let me get this straight. While she had her hand around your back, you couldn't breathe. Is this some kind of joke? You think this is some kind of joke? How is that physically possible for you not to be able to breathe if their arm is around your back? In order to suffocate someone, your arm has to be around their neck and exerting force on their neck so that the airway is blocked and they therefore cannot breathe. Did she have your arm around your entire neck? No. Was she exerting force on your airway? No. How could you be suffocating? Oh my gosh.
Choice but to bite her. Objection, Your Honor? That's not how the human body works.
Thank you.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything in that moment because it wasn't my turn to talk.
Oh,
and
yeah.
honestly, I was getting a little freaked out because the principal was acting like I was just as guilty as Millie. I don't know if he honestly believed her lies, but he listened to our stories and said, well, because both of you were horse playing in the bathroom, you're both in trouble.
What?
Play. I'll be calling your parents today. Rebecca will be getting 5 demerits.
Oh, no.
And Millie, normally I'd give you 5 as well. But because this is the second time I've seen you in my office this year, you'll be getting 10.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I have several objections.
All right.
Let's get this straight. My crime, my punishable offense,
Was
getting
defending
bitten while
someone.
defending another kid. And the person who bit me would have gotten the exact same punishment as me if it hadn't been her second offense. Excuse
sorry.
me, who hurt you?
Who
Yeah,
hurt you?
sure, maybe I could have politely asked the little sadist for the journal back.
Give me.
Like she'd actually give it back.
Right.
But I don't care who you are. There is a very big difference between tug of war to get stolen property back and a full-blown fight that could have potentially ended in a hospital trip. Lord help us, Becca's angry. Even as outrageous as it all was, I was beside myself. All I could think about in that moment was that I was in trouble. I was supposed to be the good kid, the peacekeeper, the clean record.
I used to get in trouble all the time.
My parents? They only do that for the bad kids. Am I a bad kid now? Oh, Mom and Dad are gonna be so mad at me. He sent us back to class, and for the rest of the day, I was a nervous wreck, dreading the sound of that final bell. For sure, the principal had called Mom, and the moment I set foot in her car, I was a goner. Well, the end of the day came, and I solemnly...
Honestly, I fear both my parents, but I fear Dad the most. I respect both of them, but I fear Dad the most. Like, honestly, I shouldn't even be talking about him. He doesn't like it when I mention his name. I want to shut up.
Walked to my mom's car. Felt like I was walking to my own execution.
Dad. Oh no.
I got in and silently awaited my fate. Hey, sweetie, we're gonna be here a little bit longer. We're waiting on your sister to get out of basketball practice. That's it? No screaming? No lecture? No punishment? She's not even gonna bring it up? I was a tad confused.
She didn't even know, right?
Wait a minute.
Same.
She didn't get a call from the principal.
Honestly, I'm just hopeful that she, like...
Well, that's not right.
It's not right.
She needs to know.
Yeah.
Or I got this bite on my arm for nothing.
Yeah.
Look what Billy did to me.
Oh no.
Oh, hell no.
Uh-oh. Oh no. What is that noise?
Explain yourself, knave!
Uh-oh.
We were in that principal's office for a good half hour.
What is
Mom
that, cat?
totally explained over and over and over again the absurdity of it all. How backwards it is to punish a child for essentially being assaulted, especially while defending another child. And here I was terrified that she was going to be mad at me. By the end of it, she couldn't convince the principal to remove the 5 demerits, but it almost didn't matter anymore. I had done what's right. I stood up for what I believed in.
Friendship.
And the people that
Friendship. Friendship.
Consequences,
Friendship.
but doing good is its own reward. And after that day, Millie backed off. And rarely bothered me or
get out
ever again. Just goes to show what can come from one act of bravery. Hey, little Ollie, said Rebecca here again. I hope you're all doing okay during this.
Okay, so that's the end. I don't know why, but this dude is...
Your blinding smile lit up the entire room. I mean, the entire house. No, the entire neighborhood.
Oh.
No, the entire... Shut up and let's go.
Okay, I need to...
We walked around the neighborhood.
I don't know why, but Silas, my brother, my little brother, always wants to be up in my face. Even though we're basically frenemies. We're brothers, but we're also frenemies. I don't know how I should tell him that I'm trying to record a video and him watching my story animated with the characters going chatter, 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 love, 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 I want to stick it in you. It's just annoying. It is. Well, apparently this video is like 13 minutes long, and the video itself is 8. The video that I'm reacting to is 8. So that means I've been chattering for over 13 minutes, and she's only been talking about sensible stuff for 8. Which kind of sucks, so I just want to see
time, but I wanted to show you.
Fire. My teacher murdered someone.
You should expect a certain level of...
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. But anyways, that's the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching. I don't know what to say. Just thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.